Hello everybody. This is the weekly pick-a-pile for January 4th through the 10th for all signs. I'm going to be using the Flower of Life Oracle, and then we're going to be using the Patch Tarot, Spirit Signs Patch Tarot, and I'm also going to be doing my runes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I already shuffled, so we're just going to do top. Got 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and finally some rings. Got 1, 2, and 3. I'll give you guys a minute to go ahead and look through and pick. Okay, so we're going to go pile 1 here, and our rune is Manaz. Give me 1 second. Let me find Manaz here. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I'm still learning my runes. Oh my goodness, where is it? I'm getting them. Manaz has to deal with how you're perceived, especially like in the workplace, professionally. Oh my goodness, I'm not seeing it here. Yeah, it relates directly to you and your status. We're all products of our own experience, and we need to understand that about each other. So like if somebody responds to a way and you're like, whoa, what is that? You know, this is to take a step back and to look at that person. Also to understand that people will perceive you through their eyes and their experience and their coping skills, you know. So definitely take a look at yourself before you criticize others, because everyone around us is a reflection of what we have going on inside. Like if we're like, oh, they're so arrogant, well, maybe you feel like you've been arrogant in situations, and as a part of yourself you don't like, so it becomes more exemplified in another person. This is going to be a reassessment and examination of your motives and aims. Like, what are you actually doing it for? Are you doing it for the betterment? Or are you doing it to be vindictive? You know, look at, especially if you like talk bad about somebody, like really look at it, because when you speak these negative words out into the open, you know, you're putting yourself in that energy space, and that's not a very healthy place to be. Also, if you are going into something with business, but we're relating back to business and status and your how you're being perceived, if you're going to be like signing contracts or doing anything like that, definitely take time and ask a lot of questions before committing yourself. Take a lot of time making decisions, and if you're like doing a major purchase, definitely consult an advisor. You'll need to definitely get a lawyer if you're doing like law things, or if you're doing a research paper, you know, get a higher ups point of view on it. Definitely ask around if you're in doubt here, especially if it comes to like your status at work or how you perceive. Get the information so that you can make the best decision without making assumptions based on somebody's like personality, you know. With that, we have the all embrace. Okay, let me look this one up. Hang in there with me. Here we go. When drawn in a reading, the all describes that in essence anything can happen. There are an infinite amount of subjects to learn. There are an infinite number of pathways to explore. We may be limited. While we may be limited, our souls and the spirit they emerge from are eternal. Thus, this card represents an opportunity to compassionately embrace a lesson we are learning, or let go and let flow, depending on the orientation of the card when drawn. So definitely get to understand the whole situation before judging somebody and judging that situation and running off those assumptions, because you know it can look bad on you in the end. Get the information for whatever this situation is for you're going through. And the oracle card is Let Light In. Sit quietly in front of a window. Feel your breathing slow down as you focus on the breath of life. Gently close your eyes and ask the window, how do I allow light and love to enter my being? Sense the answer as a stirring, an illumination of your heart. Feel love and light pouring in as your favorite color. Imagine you fling open the window. A gentle breeze parts the curtain between your inner and outer worlds. Step into the light of your essence. Love, wisdom, and bliss become you. Slowly open your eyes, look through the window with new eyes. What do you see? So find harmony in this turbulence that you're going through. See it from a higher perspective, a more compassionate perspective for yourself and for the other person. You don't want to be carrying on a karmic debt of whether you right or wrong. It didn't really matter, you know. Definitely get some info. Okay, for pile 2, we have Wunjo. Wunjo's absolute love. This is arrival of good news, turn of fortune, happy home, fulfilling life. This is also a period where everything may be going your way. Partnerships, if you're not partnered up, somebody attractive is going to show, okay? This is for all the artists out there and entrepreneurs. Your creative ventures are favored and successful, so if you are putting something out there, then you can expect some return of success on this. Your health is going to need tender touch as well, because I mean we've been through a lot of stressful situations. Maybe we've done some stress eating, maybe we haven't, maybe we've done some stress starving, you know, ulcers, headaches. This is going to be taking care of yourself and giving yourself a little bit of pampering, okay? With this, we have the Five of Swords conflict. This is similar to this pile when it came to the karmic energy and conflict energy, whether you're right or wrong. So we'll go to the Five of Swords. It says, you may have just suffered a defeat, or perhaps come out of a conflict thinking you have won. However, you are encouraged to check yourself and be very mindful of what is right and wrong in this scenario. The Five of Swords implies a conflict which can lead to karmic defeat, meaning that no matter how the conflict turned out, whether you won or lost, you will still suffer a loss because in truth the conflict is eternal. So, if you were fighting with a loved one, if you were going through a separation here, reconciliation. This came on like a storm. You guys had a big deep fight, but it is based on love. Like, you guys just want the best, and you found that communication with each other. And whether this conflict with you in your relationship came from just environmental things that you could not control, and you're coming out of that now. Absolutely, like a lot of good news and a turn of fortune for you. Good turn of fortune for you. In this conflicting energy, you're going to be overcoming it, is what this is saying. Especially like lonesomeness. Like that bad relationship is not existent for you. And the oracle card has love and fear. Isn't that what this is? Love and fear. Love and fear cannot exist in the same space or at the same time, as they are very different vibrations. If you are feeling fear, imagine breathing in green or pink light, and feel any fear or lower energies transforming into love. Now you are fully present and in a vibration of love. You feel safe, knowing exactly what to do in any circumstance or situation. This is now your reality. Say to yourself, really say to yourself, I trust I am a channel of love and wisdom. My higher self will guide me at all times and in all situations. Now that I know this, I can relax, have fun, and live my life present in each moment. Now, if you have been conflicted about spending money on yourself, spending, doing good for yourself, and providing for yourself, don't be conflicted about that. You are worthy, just as anybody else is, of good things entering into your life. Here on pile 3, we have, Gibo. Let me find Gibo. I like Gibo. Gibo's a good rune to get. Okay. This is a donor and recipient of a gift. All is well with agreements on both sides on limits and conditions. Okay, so if you are getting a gift, say thank you and gratitude because they're giving with their heart and they want to see growth. If you're giving a gift and the only thing that you want in return is just to see them do well, be honest with yourself and with that other person when this comes around, because you may feel you're honor bound to help someone soon, like whether it's a family or a really close friend or maybe somebody helped you out in a situation. Judge exactly what to give because you don't want to create a dependency upon yourself and you don't want to give too little and seem like you're stingy or something like that, so this is going to be a delicate balance with how much of your resource that you're wanting to give, or that you're getting. The tarot card with it is the Nine of Discs, growth, so definitely getting. Nine of Discs. It says, the Nine of Discs is about the complete manifesting of all you have worked so hard to achieve. After the effort of planting seeds and tending to their growth, you now have the pleasure of witnessing the flourishing of your brilliantly colorful garden. Your hard work has paid off, but it wasn't really so hard, was it? The plants, beautiful flowers and fruits, practically grew themselves. Yeah. So it just comes out of nowhere. It's just like, whoa, and about dang time, And your oracle card is Divinity. You are always connected to your infinite stream of divine guidance. Still yourself for a moment and allow it to flow to your awareness. Imagine a point of light within your heart center. See it growing into a golden flame. Feel its beautiful warmth sending waves of relaxation through you. This is your light of love, a guiding presence that is always with you. Allow your being to rest in this place. Trust this light knows you, always revealing your truth and essence to you. So you're like, what am I going to do? Well, sit back and just, feel it. Embrace the situation. And feel it through. Okay, everybody, that's what I had for you this week. If you enjoyed this video, go check out my other ones. I got monthlies and weeklies posted. Like, subscribe, and I will see you again.